Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Remember the time when Donald Trump, your president, looked his vice president, JD Vance's wife, up and down, checked her out, stroked her side? Well, another image of JD Vance is now being connected to that act. Some people are saying that perhaps Trump stroked the wife because JD Vance ain't stroking the wife. That's right, I said it. Yeah, man. Yeah, trouble in the White House. Trouble in the White House. Yeah, man. Now, JD Vance does look like he wears eyeliner. Yeah. So, let's go back to that image of JD Vance, which is not AI. It has been proven by various sources to be 100% authentic. They say that he dressed up in drag while he was in Yale Law School back in 2013. He was at a Halloween party and he dressed in drag. Now, fam, I know what some of y'all are saying. Well, it's Halloween. People do stupid stuff during Halloween. They wear crazy outfits during Halloween. It don't mean that that's how they really are. Sometimes people wear a werewolf costume. That don't make them a werewolf. Let me explain something to you about manhood. A man ain't putting on no wig. A man ain't putting on no dress. Man ain't wearing earrings and garter belts, none of that. A man is not dressing in drag. Point blank, period. There's too many other ways to get a laugh. And if it takes that to get a laugh, that's a laugh your ass is not going to get. Gotta stop making excuses for these dudes and let them live. What I have a problem with is the faking, fam. More than anything, it's the faking. It's the acting like you're against the LGBTQ community when you're really a part of it. Do y'all really think that only Democrats are gays and lesbians? The whole anti-gay thing is a part of a platform for the Republican Party. Just like, rescuing the poor is part of the Democrats' platform. They don't give a damn about poor people like that. Just like acting like they care about black folks. The Democrats, I'm talking about the party. I ain't talking about Democratic members, because you got a lot of members, a lot of people that consider themselves to be a Democratic voter who are black and love themselves and their people and wouldn't do anything to sabotage their existence. But you got a whole lot of them, including the ones who are in Congress, who are anti-black. That's right. I said it. They are anti-black. And so they fake all the time, just like the Republicans be faking all the time. I bet you $1 to a donut, there's just as many homosexual Republicans as there are Democrats. I'll bet you anything. And I would not be surprised if JD Vance hadn't advanced to some extracurricular things with, stuff like that. Yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised. So perhaps Trump saw that as an opening. This dude is softer than a marshmallow. He ain't doing nothing, Somebody got to show us some attention. But then that don't really make sense, because if who's making love to your old lady while you're out making love? Like, who's taking care of Melania? Oh, Secret Service. Yeah. Well, who's taking care of Melania? You know? Because, I don't really see no, like, women. Tell me if I'm right. But I haven't seen her look at that dude, like, in a loving, like, I'm talking about, like, she really want him, like, even when he touch her, she like, get your slimy, raggedy hands off me. You, yucky. She kind of like look at him like yucky. Like, ew, don't touch me. She don't want to be around him, Like, what is that about? Ladies, y'all know better than I do, when you have that type of energy. You've seen, I can tell when a woman is in love. I can tell when a woman is around her dude. I can look in their eyes. I can look at their disposition. I see the energy, man. It's unmistakable. I can tell when a woman's in love. And I can tell when a woman's fed up. Because there ain't nothing you can do about it. I tell you. I don't know the rest of the song. But y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I don't think that the woman is in love at all. She's not even remotely in love. She's just going through the motions. And if she's going through the motions, who's going through her? But anyway, yeah, Trump felt on that woman, man. He got him a little feel in during the inauguration. If he's that bold and he knows cameras are everywhere, imagine what happens when you close those doors to the White House. Or, what do you call it? The helicopter or the plane, What happens? I don't know, fam. Perhaps you can give me some type of idea. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.